Welcome back, the Elden Ring Firebomb Challenge. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move this text behind, so we're going to play without the text for a while. We'll bring it back when we need it. Now, it has been a hot minute. I've been sick for a few weeks, so I am quite rusty. So let's do a, oops, and proving. So, there I go, wasting a magic pot, so. Yep, a little bit rusty. Gonna have to remember the controls. So, our plan right now, we are gonna try to take out the fire giant. Now, I know that it's gonna be a little bit costly for us to do each attempt, just because those glintstone fireflies are hard to come by, but we are gonna give it our best shot. Let's see where we're at with supplies. Okay, so 32, so that's 16, so that's not even a full load that I have in my pocket. Where are we with rot pots? We're holding none, but that hardly means anything. We have 15 aeonium butterflies and 37 toxic mushrooms. Okay, that's more mushrooms than we need, so we don't have to do this grind anymore. Let's do a couple runs of Lenny's Rise just for the sake of that, not having to do this after one attempt or something. So our plan is to we're gonna do a similar thing with the fire giant that we did with Radon, because it worked so well with Radon. I'm super happy with how well that worked. So basically, we're gonna take out the first half, the first phase, which translates to being like a little, just right around the first half. I forget if it's a little bit more, a little bit less, but right around the first half of it, we're gonna do what I would say I would call conventionally, which is how we've been doing things before, which is that we're going to do it with damage. We're going to soup up hyper mode, fire up the hyper mode, we're going to fire up all the buffs, and then we are going to mash the shit out of his leg. Then we are going to hit him with rot in the second phase, and that should finish out his the rest of his health. If we do 2 procs of rot, that'll be 2/3 of his health. That's the math on that. And he has 15,000, and each proc of rot does 5,000 total. So depending on how well it goes with the first phase, if we can get him down to 1/3, that'd be great, because then we can just hit him with the rot and run for the rest of the fight. And he, similarly to Radon, has a lot of nasty long-range stuff that he gets in his second phase. I am still a little sick, so I might cough here and there. Of course, I'm coughing a lot these days when I'm not sick, so, whatever. So yeah, we're gonna, one of the reasons why we're gonna do this is because the chip damage is, the likelihood of deadly chip damage while we're in hyper mode is very high in that second phase because of all the various burning effects he does. So the idea is that we, you still have to do a lot of this hitless to stay in hyper mode. For the first phase, we're gonna have to do essentially the entire first phase hitless, so we'll be in hyper mode. I don't know of any of his attacks that we're gonna be able to survive. It's not like when we were doing Moog, where we could take like a little chip here and there. It's really not gonna be like that. We're gonna have to do it hitless. That's not the hardest thing in the world. Honestly, I think the biggest struggle is going to be that stupid attack he does in the beginning, the big wave that he does. I'm gonna have to get really good at dodging that. Um, Either with the tactical dismount, or I might have to just like be on foot for that. I don't know. What's nice is that I won't waste any resources, because I think that honestly I think that's our most likely death situation. Is getting hit on the way in, which is nice, because if our most likely death situation was at the end of the fight after I've used all my pots, that's fortunately for us that's only our second most likely death scenario. I think actually the second most likely death scenario is somewhere in the transition when I'm not quite like I'm not out of hyper mode yet. I haven't popped my red sippy, but um, buddy starts throwing lots and lots of fire everywhere. That's a bad day. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for us. So the idea is, yeah, 122. That's nice. Let's see what we're dealing with in by way of things in our backpack. First thing, we're gonna unequip this. I don't think we're gonna need these. Okay, we'll need that. We'll need this. We'll need... Is that really it? Is that the only things we need? I mean, that might be nice. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Let's put that on. Let's make sure that we're still within the 3 stab range. Yeah, that's nice. I'd love for, let's see, so with 3 stabs we're at hit points 39. Let's try this with the other one. See, it's kind of nice. Like, I like this, but I don't know how much it's actually going to save me. So, let's see, we'll try this with this. I guess I could have just checked the maximum. I don't know, hold on. $28, slightly less, but we get a lot more, we get 8 more stamina. We're still medium load. Yeah, we're still medium load. Well, this makes the stamina even higher, but the damage taken, I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, we'll take this one just for the stamina, the extra stamina. Who knows, that extra stamina might save us. Yeah, I think we're like ready. Seems a little weird because it's been weeks, but I think we're ready. We're gonna do one run, not on torrent, just for luck. It's like a meditative monk thing. Okay, let's go to the fire giant. Yeah, I don't know, people. Maybe today's the day. Maybe I just come back and I'm a badass. Doubt it, but weirder things have happened. Now, here's the funny thing. Where the hell is Alexander? Because I mean, I gotta bring Alexander. He's my man. Oh, whoops. First let's equip ourselves. So silly, I got distracted with the talismans. Gotta make sure we've got what we need. Look at that. That's nice. A little extra sippy. Okay, sword chest. Let's So definitely want the rot pots. Oh, definitely don't want these. Put those back. Definitely want the rot pots. Now the question is, do I want these on hand? It seems like a good idea to have these on hand. In fact, I mean, it really seems like a good idea to open with them. Um, but then again, okay, so let me pull up my text here. So, rot. We need 2 pots for the first proc, and we need 3 pots for the second proc. So we're talking 5 rot pots, and then 4 or 5 pots for the third proc. Don't really want um. Oh, does he have 15,000? I was looking at that. Hold on, people. Fire giant. No, he has 42,000 hit points. Oops. Um, that that's not 15,000 at all. That's 15,000 if we use all 3 rot. Okay, we're still gonna do the strategy. It's just not as cut and dry as we thought. I'm gonna pull up that text file so that I don't get confused next time I pull it up. Let's see. Text file. The fire giant has, and we'll be precise, 42,363 health. And there we go. Yeah, let's so when he's down to half or almost half, let's see what I'd love for someone on the wiki to say what health he gets to the halfway point with, because it's not as simple as just half. It's phase 2, no. Because like when you do the phase trigger, he loses a little bit more hit points because he like took his own leg off. Yeah, I am not sure, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But for now, we at least have that. So he has 42,000. When we get him to half, we will initiate like ugh, I don't know how many hits I want to try and get in. So it in the first half it's really easy to get the how about this? We'll bring 4 and we're not planning on doing 3 procs of rot. I think that's gonna be the situation. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll equip rot and we'll equip this guy. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't even equip it. Ugh. Okay, if I need it, I will run away and equip it. How's that sound? I'm so scared of using those stupid old fangs. Ugh, awful. So yeah, this is an exploratory run first, because I gotta figure out where Iron Jar Alexander is. I actually don't know where he is. And if I found him last time, I forgot this time, so. So let's find Iron Jar Alexander. And we'll just go play with the Fire Giant until he kills us. Oh, is that him? That's him. Mr. Alexander, get in there. Oh, that's right, you can't bring your horse if you bring a friend. Oh man, that sucks. I wonder if I should save him until the second phase. Okay, Okay, here it comes. And you're... Miss me. Now I'm just gonna sit here around his foot. Let's see how long I can go hitless. Okay. That didn't last long at all. Where's Alexander? Oh, there he is. Okay, we're gonna go in and actually we'll play with him a little bit. That was humbling. What I should do, first of all, I'm just gonna unequip that, that's for sure. What I should do is I should bring in some volcano pods just to play with him. But honestly, the timing on his attacks are not like, he's not like some of the other bosses where it's like, oh, I have to try and figure out where my openings are. His openings are huge. That's not the problem. The problem is just how much health he has. Alexander, get in there. I said, get in there. You're my man. Now, if there's questioning about if this run is legitimate, I will come back and do it without Iron Jar Alexander. But really, he doesn't help much, and that's the thing I was worried about. Okay, easy enough to dodge on foot. And you're... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks, you know. See, he's actually not that hard to do hitless. He's not that hard to do hitless. He's telegraphed as all hell. Sometimes he does something funny. Oh, Alexander. Not bad. Oh, whoops. I thought that was just a stomp. That was not just a stomp, that was also a plate. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna play with him a couple times. Oop, this way. Yeah, I definitely do not want to throw any pots yet. I wonder, do I have like 68? Yeah, I'll throw some pots. Let me drop these. Makes me nervous just to have those spicy magic pots just in my backpack. It scares me. Okay, let's see. This will be fun. This will be a good exercise. Like, how many of these can I actually land on him? This is really what I should be doing for most bosses before I give them an earnest attempt. The learn before you do. And I am going to keep summoning Iron Jar Alexander just because I need to practice not having the horse. And because I will naturally try and get my horse out every time he like rolls away. I probably should put the text away. I'll do it next time. Yeah, easy dodge. And 1. Come here. That's another. I'm gonna wait for the other foot to come up. Oh, he's gonna do a big plate slam. Sometimes it's better to just let him reposition. Oh, that was an early roll. Far too early. So I got 4? Okay. That's not great. I'd love to be able to get 10 before we even think about attempting, honestly. This is a good way for me to shake off the rust. It's weird. I forget that sleep pots are cracked pots. Usually all the like really spicy pots are all ritual pots, but the sleep pots are cracked pots. It's weird to me. I guess what I should check is if I can. So I thought maybe it'd be smarter to summon him in the second phase, Iron Jar Alexander, but that feels a little bit too much like I'm actually using him. So we'll hold off on that. One, two, three, four, five. That's better. Six. Ooh, that one doesn't count. I missed. Don't want to miss. Too early. Way too early. Oh, missed again. 7. Well, that didn't feel like too early, but I guess it was. So that was 7. With 2 misses. Don't like misses. Not looking forward to the day that we have to use those sleep pots, but it's coming up. It's right after this. Right after this, boss. It's the next big, the next big real brick wall of the run. Gonna be the Godskin duo. Oh, here, let me get that text out of the way. And I'll tap back before. Okay, cool. You're. Yeah, no problem. He's never hit me with that, so. I'm more worried about attacks like that have a weird timing. 1. Oof, oof, that should have been it. That should have been it for me. Yeah, this run was null and void anyway. Yep, that was. He hit me with that stomp. It is nice not to have to rebuff every time. This is nice. See, this is now I'm faced with a weird philosophical question. What, like, is testing in a cheating environment cheating? Is getting good outside of any consequence? Is that not good? Is that cheating? That's a tricky question. Because I definitely use cheating environments for, like, testing. And I think, you know, that's okay. 1, 2. Three. Oof, nope. Missed that one. Gotta watch out for those long attacks. Come on, come on, come on. Oof, okay. But, and so, like, I definitely use those things where, like, I don't have a hitbox, and I use that to check out mathematical viability, whether this build is better than that build. So you know, there's definitely precedent for me using it, but Where the heck is my seed water? Oh yeah, there it is. But I haven't used it just to like get good, just for general strategy, uh, skills. And I think I don't want to, because this isn't that bad. The volcano, with the volcano rocks being so plentiful, it's really not that bad to get these for testing purposes. I guess the equivalent would be having another character that was very high level and had, you know, essentially, it wouldn't be that bad if I used my cheater profiles just to get good, but it's where I'm drawing the line. It feels wrong to me because it feels like too much of like a no consequence environment. And no consequence environments are not in the spirit of the run. I'll use no consequence environments for build viability, build optimization, data. Data is different than skill. That's the line. That's the line. Data is different than skill. Because I might as well just be cheating in my main profile if it's all about like, well, is it possible for me to have done it? That's kind of what like the first recorded run was about, was theoretically, if I was good, meaning if I could do this on the first couple tries, could it be done? And we kind of proved that yes, that's definitely possible, but it's a whole nother level to say, but now it's not just theoretical whether I am good, I have to actually be good, because every time I'm not good, I have to go grind. And the mental endurance of that wears on a man. And it makes me rethink things, like, okay, rot pots take a lot to get, so maybe you should get good before you go and make a real attempt of it. And each real attempt is an investment of time and effort, energy you do not want to waste. So make it count. Yeah, that's the difference. Data is different than skill. That's what it really boils down to. But it's not that bad. If it was the smoldering butterflies still, I think I might feel a little different. I might feel a little different if it was smoldering butterflies and mushrooms. That was rough. That was rough. Oh, make sure that's plugged in. That has to be plugged in. Good. And let's get back in there. And see, just one little run of that gets me 132. Well worth it. Okay, I want to get 10 this time. I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna stay loose. I'm pretty good at fighting this guy. I'm just used to him kind of getting crippled. And stance broken. Ooh, a double. Miss. 1, 2. So luckily, we don't have to try and make it so that he gets hit with all the ticks. 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me say oof, but I couldn't see his attack, and so I knew whether I was going to dodge it or not was gonna come largely down to luck. And luck ain't the smart game, sweetheart. It's funny, I was thinking what I definitely have to do during the fire giant is have like frozen raisins on hand for torrent getting hit, but with me participating in Jolly Cooperation, I will not have torrent. So that's kind of funny. So I won't need those. So all these rhymed roas in my pocket, all 365 of these are gonna go just completely unused. Okay, now up and down. 1 Mississippi and 2 Mississippi. And I have to try and be aggressive because buffs are a thing. 3, 4. Okay, yep, I got better at that attack. 5, 6, 7. Ah, that one missed. Ooh, what the heck are you doing? They did like a buff attack or something. I missed one, so we're at 7. 8. Ah, that's it. That's it for me. That's that attempt. I got 8. We'll try and continue. Oh, look, I broke his foot. But just the volcano pots. And look at how many you can get in with that. When his poise breaks on that bone. Look how many you can get. Okay. I do not like this attack because part of it is like, ugh. Oh god, yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. When he starts doing those flame attacks, that's not even his second phase. When he starts doing those, I start getting very, very fragile. I start becoming like an egg. And I don't like that. I don't want to be an egg. So that was good. That was a good attempt. We got 8. Before he hit me with a stomp that would have killed me. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling loose. I'm going to do one more. And if that goes well, I think we're going to get in there. You can see that I can nail like 6. Not 6, but I could get like at least 3 good hits in when you like, it's not an actual stance break, but like when you break the leg bone split thing that he has, you can get some serious damage in. Because he takes more damage and he sits there for a second while he's like nursing his broken foot. Yeah, then we'll just start doing some attempts, you know? Gotta do attempts. And 3. Okay, yeah. I gotta get a little bit more greedy. 4, 5. Yeah, that feels good. That was a lot of damage. That would have been possibly about 10,000 damage if all was perfect with my buffs and such. Okay, so I missed one, so we're at 6. We're not at 7. I missed. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Actually, I missed a couple of those. I missed a couple of them because I was dumb and I was just firing without having a firing solution. So let's try and survive this. I like this. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I kind of want to proc it, and then run. Run! Like that. Because you, like, having control over it is better than... Okay, we'll have to use explosive stones now. Yeah, and that's death. So try not to get too greedy. But, like, that was good. That was a good attempt. That was a good attempt. I didn't hit all 20 of the volcano bots. I hit like 15 of them, but 3 of those misses were just because I was being dumb. I just gotta be smart. Don't shoot without a firing solution. I didn't know I was gonna hit him, and I just let it rip. While he was stance broken. So yeah, let's do this. Okay. Okay, definitely don't need 6 red sippies. Although we don't need 6 blue sippies. Oh no, we do. We do need blue sippies because we're probably just 2. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna survive a hit, so I just need the 1 red to get me out of hyper mode when I'm done with that. Okay, now here's the next question. When do we do all of our various buffing? Because it's a long run up to him. I think we could summon Iron Jar Alexander and then do like most of the buffing, but we'll do this one out here. That one makes sense to do out here, because that one has no time limit. I'd say that the... Uh-oh. Magic and Opal... I guess the Opaline's smart. Is there anything else we could put there? We're at 80 int? Yeah, we're pushing past the hard caps. That's not going to help us. Opaline's probably our best bet. Let us take a hit, a single hit. Yeah. I'd say this one is without time, but it's not. Not for the amount of time we're going to be in there. Okay, so Golden Vow, Hollisherberry. Switch it out. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. I'm ready. First attempt in earnest. Let's go. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable being like too much further in. And I forgot how to do all this, but that's okay. Let's do this, come on! It'd be really funny if he killed me with that. Where are you going? I'm scared of his first attack. Ooh, 1 shot. That's what I like to see. Oop, missed. I missed one. Okay. Now we do have to deal with his fire attack now. And unfortunately, yeah, I can't just let that be. Come on, proc it. Okay. Okay, don't touch the fire, don't touch the fire. And okay, we're gonna redo this. Keep it rolling. Oof, okay. Don't like that attack. Alexander, you're kind of cramping my style here. I do not like being under that foot. Ah, he got me. And was that 295 that I did to him? That would not be a good amount of damage. I'm sure I just hit like his shield or something, or his crazy resistance. Okay, overall, I'm very happy with that attempt. That went very well. Nothing felt crazy out of control. Alexander kind of draws aggro in a way that's not always super helpful. Like he was up on that, halfway on that cliff, and it did not help. I like the fact that I am one hit to 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 crit on him. Love that. Okay, let's I don't think the Opaline hard tier saved me. I think it ran out before it had a chance. Okay, let's dance, buddy. Ooh, 15,000 damage on that opening volley. Love that. Okay, gotta proc that fire spell. Flame of the Fell God. Do not like that spell. Oh, okay. Make sure I'm not standing in fire when he does that. Yeah, see? Doing half what I was. Buff decay is real. Ah, dang it. I think just running from that might be a better plan. You see, I've almost got him into his second phase. That feels good. I wonder if, like, ugh. Nah, I'm doing enough damage, I just need to get good. I wonder if, like, since I have such a nice opening with all my buffs on. Ooh. Ooh. Dangerous thoughts. I could do a lot more damage if I just popped on Terra Magica. Oh, I have to go use the rot pots. I have to use rot pots to kill those crystallions. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's go kill some crystallions. Let's crank this thing to 11. It just feels good. It feels good to want that. First, let's put these away. And then I guess we'll just make more rot pots if we need them. Yeah, we don't need anything else. Let's do this. Let's get Terra Magica. Fuck it, man. The thing that pushes it over, let me be clear. The thing that makes me want this is that with that first hit being the crit, Oh, that's so reliable. That's so bloody reliable. I want it. So, um, let's turn on the lights. I'm fairly certain that I can just... Oof. I'm going in there. Nope, no, 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 no. This is dumb. This is super dumb. I'm going in there with not a full complement of rot pots, and I should not do that. That's just asking for it. That's asking for pain. I forget if the Crystallians, if I wanted to do ice with them too, but well, we're just gonna go in with 10 rot pots. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I've always thought that that like silhouette of those guys in the mist struck a very compelling figure. Oh, I've been here. I thought this was my first time here. Ow. We don't need any buffs for these guys, because we're going to hit them with the rot. And we are out of here. Now we'll just hit you with the rot, just to save me some time. Okay, now you've both got the rot. Might as well just do some of this while I'm waiting. No blocking. I shouldn't play though. Those rot pots are expensive. I don't want to screw up an attempt. One proc of rot. Oh, it's not quite enough. I forgot about that. Oof. Oof. Oh my god. That is so embarrassing. I have to waste. That's a waste of 4 rot pots. That's so embarrassing. Okay. That's not just embarrassing, it hurts. It hurts my wallet. Okay. Proc of rot, and it's not just running from them. You do have to hit them a couple times. Should have reallocated for some more red sippies, but again, let's just not be assholes and do this clean. Oof, oof, oof. It'd be fun if I could hit like both of them with the same rot pot. That would be really fun for me. Okay, rot pots activated. And 1 rot pot. And 2 rot pots. One rot pot. And 2 rot pots. And now let's hit you with some magic. And hit you with some magic. And maybe like 1 more. And hit you with a magic. And hit you with another magic. Definitely not a fight you want to do without the rot. Like as a fledgling pot user. Pot user. That's so funny. I've never, not once in this joke have I made that, or not once in this run have I made that joke yet, I think. A Firebomb Academy Scholar does not want to do this without rot pots, that's for sure. I should probably Red Sippy. Just top things off. Yurt, yurt, yurt. Okay, Spear Guy should be dying soon. And one more. There we go. And Staff Guy should follow. I'm just gonna I'm gonna hide behind this pillar, and I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid about butt pride. There we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Up we go. Easy 3,300 runes. Not even close to the amount. What's a level up for me? Yeah, 144, 114. Yeah, Terra Magica. And do I already have the? Do I already have a staff? Yes, I already got the staff that I needed for that. Beautiful. So it really did have to happen in that order. There's no way I would have wanted to fight those guys conventionally. Rot is really the way you want to do it. Now, is that worth 8 rot pots? I sure hope so. Okay, let's go back here and see where we're at. Make sure that we're still in good shape. I guess I didn't even, like... I wasn't even planning on bringing more than 6 rot pots. Oh, we only have enough for 3 more. Okay. Well, let's pick up our spicy magic pots. We're still not going to equip them. We're going to make more of these, though. And I have to learn a new sequence in... Yeah, I guess I'll have to put it here. I can't really... Oh, heavy load, are you serious? Just to go without pants? No, I'm not going without pants. Maybe without gloves, yeah. We'll go without gloves. I've got my dignity still. So, oh, and then I have to actually learn the spell. I have to equip it. Do I really not have any slot? That's so funny. So instead of Flame Grant Me Strength, we will learn Terra Magica. That is wild. Okay, so let's practice this. Okay, then we do this. Golden Vow. Then we do this. We do this. Olive Shivering, we're running up, we're running up, we're running up. Okay, we have to rearrange the order there. And then we run up to him. We land this on the ground. And we hit him with a 1. Okay, actually, don't use the pots. That's... Okay. And we just whack the crap out of him. But we are going to change the order here. This is going to be the staff, and this is going to be the shield. Because right after I cast this on the ground, I want to switch back to this. Yeah. How far is that rune? I actually can't tell with all the various buffs. Okay. It's pretty much... Yeah, it's pretty much the blue glowy bit. Which makes sense. I wish it was a little bit better. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna run to the Lost Grace and just pick up some more explosive stones, and then we're gonna try this again. We're gonna see how much more damage we can crank out of that. I think that was worth it. If nothing else, it makes this kind of cooler. It makes this whole thing. Perfect. Yeah, if nothing else, it makes this whole thing kind of a cooler story. With me cranking so much out of this cracked pot. None of that now. Whack. None of that. Okay, let's do this. Let's see how much damage I can crank out of a magic pot. Jolly cooperation. Okay, let's dance. Okay, I need a place to sit. Perfect. Oh, mama. Oh, mama, that's good. That's almost the full first phase just there. I want it. I want another one. Oops. Maybe I should manage my mana. Oh, I missed it. Got him. Yeah. Yeah, this is a beautiful thing. Let's do this. We're gonna watch it the first time. This is a cool movie. It's worth it just to see the eye at the end. Very Eldritch God. Love that. Okay, let's try and rot him now. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at how much. Okay, I'm gonna hit him once. I missed him. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I mean, maybe let's try some of this. Nope. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore. Oh, jeez. Okay. I don't know what happened with the rot there. It took way too many rot pots to, Now, here's the problem. We are now out of rot. Because seeing how that went, I'm gonna ditch all of these spicy magic pots, which means we're back to grinding for rot pots because I want 10 in my pocket. I don't know what went on there, but I want 10 in my pocket. So we are going to um, we're gonna switch back over to Giant's Flame pots. Um, we're gonna we're gonna switch over to fire. That's not gonna matter, but what will matter is having more health. Yeah, we'll keep that on. We're gonna do that instead of red. Okay, because we have to go back to the Lake of Rot, unfortunately. Oh, you know what is gonna matter though is the silver scarab. So we'll put that back on, as opposed to the fire negation, because it looks burny down here, but it's not actually burny. No fire damage down here. Okay, and the main thing to remember while we're doing this is keeping. Oh, I know. We need red sippies, and we need red sippies in a real way. And I'm even willing to do this. Okay, let's do this. If you recall correctly, one of our methodologies here is to, oh, do we have, yeah, we have silver chicken feet. Roll in it, and then hop out, and then let the rot take us. And now we have less deadly rot than the normal rot. We'll take one red sippy before we do some of this. And we'll see. Yeah, we are out of practice with free aiming. Okay, that's good. Oh, and make sure that we hit this. And one more red sippy. Oof. Out of practice. That's bad. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Woof. We are rusty. Okay, so we have to make these on the fly. We have to, oops, drink the wrong kind of sippy. Probably should just throw down a golden vow. It's probably a good idea. And then one of these. And then a blue sippy. It's pretty forgiving, the length of time that we have with the chicken foot. Because we definitely can't do even the first part of the second lap. So it's definitely just one lap per. Still not working though. Just grab some more of those. Still no butterflies. we get 1? Yeah, we got 1. I mean, that beats none, but it beats none by a very small margin. The smallest margin that 1 could beat 1, or is none, is 1. Okay. And we are gonna run out of Giant's Flame Pots. Yeah, that's unacceptable. We're gonna go back and do a couple laps of this. And this is where the madness sets in, is because I am now doing a third grind. I'm 3 grinds deep. Because I need flowers in order to do the butterfly grind so that I could get rot pots for the actual fight, for the actual game. And that is where the madness sets in. But I realistically, I don't feel bad about this. I feel good about that fight. To give you an idea of how good I feel about that fight, if I recall correctly, I had the talisman on for my testing that obviously you cannot have to beat the fire giant. You cannot have the talisman. The talisman is explicitly locked behind the fire giant. And I was doing about 2300 per pot, and that was without, having a hitbox. And when I just did that last fight with Terra Magica on, I was doing, what, 3300? Oh, it's 3700? I forget exactly what number I saw, but it was higher than 3000. And that felt very good. I believe the words I used were, "Oh mama," like I'm Johnny Bravo. I heard an interesting theory about that show not long ago. It was that if you're not familiar, Johnny Bravo was a show on in the 90s on Cartoon Network's kids show. Although the subject matter is somewhat adult. It's about this guy who got these big muscles and this big hair, this big personality. Sounds a lot like Elvis. And he is constantly hitting on women, and he is never successful. I don't know if he's ever successful with the ladies, but he certainly has the confidence that would make you think that he was very, very attractive. So I heard a theory that he's not actually Johnny, but he's not who you see on the screen. He's just a little boy, like a little 8-year-old boy. And so when he does get any sort of positive attention from a woman, they state that it's like condescending, like as if a little boy was hitting on a full-grown woman. Like it's, oh, isn't that cute, right? And it's I wish I had the time to go back and watch the show to sort of test that theory, because it's intriguing. It's very funny. It would be a very funny way to frame a show, frame a character. Kind of the unreliable narrative thing. Gotta love that. Yeah. Johnny Bravo. Definitely missing several flowers. I'm not doing this super efficiently. But that's okay. We'll do this, and then we'll go back to the butterfly grind, and hopefully we'll get enough to do another attempt or two. I remember when I was a kid and I saw something of Elvis. I think my dad showed me something, an old video of Elvis, and I was like, he sounds like Johnny Bravo. And my dad was like, and just face palmed. No, he doesn't. Johnny Bravo sounds like Elvis, not the other way around. But I guess my generation's version of the, oh look, they put a Fortnite character in X or whatever. That's hurt my dad's soul a little bit. Okay, let's get some rot pots. Oh, talk about putting the cart before the horse. Whoops. One of you has to remind me to put my pre-workout back in order. I'm making it your responsibility to remind me. The next level of crazy is going to farm for more chicken feed for this. Okay, we're gonna roll around in some muck. And yep. Might as well do that now. I don't think it'll take more than 3 minutes. Let's go. Do a little golden vow. A little chicken foot. A little red sippy. A little bit of this. A little bit of blue. And let's do this. Yeah, that was stupid. Just wasting time. Oh, I thought that one would hit. Ooh, did we get one? Nice. You will not ruin my good mood, sir. I can't even tell if my shield is on. Everything's so red. I guess, yeah, you could tell. It's just, after you forget what it looks like, ooh, that was stupid. Let's see, come on. From downtown. Did we already get a... Oh, no way. It's a triple, baby! And we haven't even gotten to our, to the big zone. Uh-oh. Oh my god, 4-1. That's a new record. That is definitely a new record. 4. Ugh, my cup running over with butterfly. What am I gonna do with all these butterflies? He says facetiously. Do I have to go get more? Yeah, I have to get more toxic mushrooms here. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Hate it. I hate it. It's okay. We'll be alright. Run a little bit further, do a little bit more buffing so that buffs don't run out. Do a little bit more buffing later. Nice. We're gonna get better at our free aiming. Remember, Estus is free. Did I get it? Okay, we already got our 1 for this run, which is nice. I am throwing those way too early. Definitely getting faster at this. Don't know how I feel about that. There we go. So that's 2. That's 2. That's double. I'll take it. Let's do 1 more run. Yeah, we got 2 more chicken feet. Might as well do 2 more runs while we're here. I'm not gonna have enough. I'm not gonna have enough flowers for 2 more runs, so we'll do 1 run. We'll give the fire giant another attempt. We got close last time. Yep. And yep. Little less conversation, a little more action. All this aggravation and satisfaction in me. Little less fight, a little more. Let's fight a little more. Fuck your heart and baby, satisfy me. Ooh, that was close. Satisfy me, baby. Come on, baby, I'm tired of talking. Do 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 do. Grab your coat and let's start walking. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Don't procrastinate, don't articulate. Girls getting late, you're just sitting waiting around. Yeah, little less. Oops. Don't die. Don't die while you're singing Elvis. That's not what the king stood for. I don't really know what he stood for, but definitely wasn't that. Oh, that's gonna be cutting it a little close. I'm gonna have to use some magic pots. Or maybe if I'm just not an idiot. Have I gotten one out of this run yet? No, haven't gotten one out of this run yet. 6? Can I do it with 6? I'm sure I can do it with 6. Okay, got one out of this run. Cool. I really shouldn't do this. That long scroll over could kill me one of these days. Okay, now, one of you is reminding me to change my pre-workout. I really don't think there's another. Negates damage? What's this one then? Boost all damage. No, that's what I wanted. Yeah, that's the free hit. Oh, that's so funny. I've been using the wrong one. Well, good stuff. We did that. We're gonna do this. No, we're gonna do this. Back over. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna need that many, but let's just keep it there. 4 and 8 sounds fine. We're gonna. I guess we're gonna. Oops. Uh, let's put these away. Put this over here, and this over. I don't even remember. Oh, here. And this like that. And then we're going to put them in the chest. Put those in the chest. We're going to take these out of the chest. Oh, man. And guess what I forgot? Yep. Gotta go get some mushrooms. Where's the Church of the Plague? We have come full circle. How appropriate, the Church of the Plague. There's 3 toxic mushrooms here. Not the worst grind in the world. The worst grind is the butterflies. And I say that now because I have not tried to grind for St. Trina's flowers yet. And I hope I never have to. I hope we just absolutely demolish the Godskin duo. And we never have to find out how bad it is trying to grind those stupid St. Trina's flowers. I think our strategy with that is definitely going to be... Like, I'm kind of glad I have the Terra Magic on hand. Well, actually, I don't know. Are they weak to fire? We might be switching back over to fire for that. But geez, like, with Terra Magica being as good as it is, like, it starts to make me think, like, we might stay with Int for the rest of the run. I don't know, man. Those volcano pots are nice. Don't get me wrong, they're nice to grind. But would you rather have a nice grind, or would you rather actually beat the game? So we'll have to do some testing. We'll probably take our cheater guy, go into the Godskin duo, put one of them to sleep. We'll put both of them to sleep, and then see what kind of damage we pull out of having Terra Magic on the ground, and like how much damage I can pump out in that amount of time, and compare it to like just running the. Well, I guess we're probably going to switch back over to fire, just because the explosive stones are based on the fire build, the strength build. Okay, we got plenty of mushrooms now. And we have 10. Do we have... Yeah, we have 10 rod pots in our pocket. So let's go. Oh, mama. That damage was so good. Ugh. Makes me excited just thinking about it. Big number go burr. Um, that's all I can do, right? That's everything? Yeah, I suppose. Oh, I have 33,000 in my pocket. Let me go dump that. Just dump it into explosive clumps. Explosive stones. How many do I even have? Oh, not even close to. I thought like if I run up into the max of those, that's gonna be awkward. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting like greedy because I'm thinking about like, oh mama, how much damage can I do with spicy um, magic pots? But let's just remember, we wanna have 10. Yeah, we wanna have the 10 rot pots. You don't want to play around with that. Our patron saint. Let's dance, buddy. Oh man, that is 20,000 damage. That's half his health bar. Whoops. That was dangerous. I really only just need to sneak one more of those in there. Okay, let's do this. That is not a smart move. 700 is okay, but... Oh, maybe I should? Yeah, okay. I deserve that. I deserved everything about what just happened there. Okay, one of the things when he rolls away is I need to pop a blue pot. A blue sippy. Um, because I'm burning through too much of my mana, and then like the rebuff that I did there, yeah, I'm just burning through too much mana. To not have a second, I need a second blue pot to be part of the algorithm. But it feels smooth. Like that first phase. That first phase doesn't exist. The only time I've ever used Terra Magica was for like meme builds and I didn't even use hyper mode in them. To like use the cerulean crack tier or whichever one it is that makes your mana use like not exist, and then to just blast into the giant laser. Like that's the only time I've ever used Terra Magica. I maybe should consider more Terra Magica use in my life. That was too good. Okay, let's go. The wild thing is that I'm not even cranking this build all the way. Like, I'm not using a lot of the one-shot strategies. Don't get me wrong, this thing's cranked, but it's not all the way. Theoretically, I could get more damage out of this. Let's dance! I don't like that attack as much. Oh, come on! Oh, that sucks. I have to do this again. Come on. Yeah. God, okay. Alright, new plan. If he did what he just did, where he does a roll after I cast my Terra Magica, but before I throw my first pot, I'm porting out. There's no way. I'm not playing that. I'm not playing. I'm not playing if he's going to cheat. I don't know if that. It's not fair to say that he cheats, but that RNG absolutely destroys my strategy. And I might as well just not waste pots on it. Let's do this. One chain link. Two chain links. And three chain links. Uh-oh, this is a problem. Oh, I'm alive. Cool. Okay, another blue sippy. Oh, I was sitting in the fire. That's what I get for not respecting. That's what I get for not respecting the Flame of the Fell God spell. I ran through it. I didn't run through it far enough. Loving it though. The strategy's working. That one got very close to him running away. Like he almost rolled away. I don't know if you saw. I think he was warming up a roll away when I finally got the pot off. God, there's so much to this build. There's so much. I love it. Well, sometimes you to windshield, and sometimes you to bug. It's funny because this does not feel bad at all. It does not feel like I've been slamming my head against this one. I really do feel like this one is definitely doable. So, a small modification to the previous strategy. I'm definitely going to try and get some damage in during his sort of transition sequence. To clarify his transition sequence, like after the movie. He does some scripted events where he, like, pulls back. He kind of looks to the sky and belches out some fire, and then he keels over, and puts his arms on the ground and belches out some fire. And during that sequence, we're going to hit him with a couple more magic damage pots. Because we can. Ah, I got a little greedy. So I got a little mad because his hand blocked one of my pots, and I did not like that. And so I got a little greedy, and I wasn't paying attention to my orientation to him based on, or yeah, my orientation in relation to him and where he was gonna roll. So I died. That's what happens when you're not paying attention to your orientation and you're playing in hyper mode. Run up to this tree. Flask. Golden Vow. Jellyfish. Blue Sippy. Howl of Shabriri. Let's do this. Perfect. Love this. Beautiful. Okay, respect the Fell God. Oof, that was very scary. There we go. We're gonna try and do another one of these. Okay. It was a decent spot I was standing. Yeah, it was a decent spot I was standing, but I got kind of confused when I locked on, and my lock on kind of changed my camera angle in a way that confused me, and so I wasn't paying attention to the ground anymore. So I need to maintain I need to not lock on, which is frustrating. I wish lock on worked a little better in this game, but that's okay. What's nice is we're not wasting rot pots. sure why that's not working. This is confusing to me. Okay. I am not sure why my pots did not pop his... Maybe I was like hitting his foot instead of his ankle. I was a little further away than I usually am. I was worried that I wasn't gonna get my I was worried he was gonna roll away. Because he did 2 of those sweeps, so I didn't know what was coming. Oops. That's a problem. This is weird. So I still have to do the other stuff. We're just gonna drop another blue sippy. Things are just gonna be a little weird on this one. That's okay. Everything is weird. And he's doing a little dance. He's wasting my time. There we go. Okay. Well, that's okay. Not the end of the world. That was a super weird one. Everything went weird on that one. See, here is why... Uh-oh. Ah, gotta go get more fireflies. Here is why I don't trust myself to use the spicy magic pots. My chances of winning are getting much higher. Higher and higher every time. But my chances, it's kind of like a gambler's fallacy. My chances of winning a very specific run are, I wouldn't say low, but they're not changing in the same way that are my chances of winning ever. So this is how, it was one of the ways that the casinos make money. This is their gambler's fallacy. Imagine you are at a roulette table and get rid of the 0 double 0 for a second. Everything is either red or black. And you can bet 2 to 1 on the red or the black. And you walk past a roulette table and there's been 15 reds in a row. Do you sit down and put money on black? If you do, you're falling victim to gambler's fallacy and you're a sucker. The chances of any specific one happening do not change with the outcome of the previous rolls. The chances of that 15th or that 16th roll coming up red is exactly the same as it always ever was. 50-50. Why your monkey brain thinks that it is different is because you have a basic understanding of statistics. If I were to ask you what is the chances of 16 reds coming up in a row, and you answered very small, you'd be correct. But we're not looking when you're talking about an individual roll. An individual roll is not affected by the 15 other ones before it. So in a similar fashion, if you ask me, what are my chances of winning the next time with the... Like, what's my chances of winning, beating the fire giant sometime in the next 10 attempts? I'd give me pretty good odds. 10 attempts? I don't know. Last few have been kind of sucky, but it's just because I've developed a method that's high risk, high reward. Or at least not high risk, but high mortality, but very high reward. If I survive to do it, I am in the second phase, which is very nice. I like that. That's why we're going with that strategy. But what are my odds of winning sometime in the next 10 attempts? Let's say 20 attempts. Not bad. I'd give it better than even odds that it's going to take less than 20 attempts. However, what are my odds of winning the next attempt? Not good, especially with the strategy I've adopted. The high mortality, high reward strategy that I've adopted is not good. So, would you bet each one of those attempts I at least do 2 or 3 pots? Would you bet enough that it's going to be this attempt to use the spicy pots? No, I wouldn't. Because I understand the gambler's fallacy. Even though it's likely going to happen soon, I'm not going to pretend that any individual attempt has a better than likelihood, a better chance than any other attempt just because we are approaching victory. You can see it's not exactly the gambler's fallacy, but it functions on similar psychological principles. Yeah. And that is your statistics lesson for the day. $80? Yeah, we'll take 80. I'll take 80. So the idea is that once we get him into the second phase, I'd like to pop another Terra Magica, pop another Jellyfish, and wail on his arm a little bit during that sequence. And then... yeah. Then we run away a little bit, we deactivate Hyper Mode, just for a little bit of safety, and then we hit him with some Rot. And then we run away. And we let the Rot take him. Come on, do the thing. No? You're not gonna do the thing? Well, that sucks. Okay. If it doesn't work the first time, it kind of doesn't work. Yeah, if it doesn't work, it kind of just doesn't work. It's hard to recover from that to try and make it happen again because the timing starts sucking. Like, I start losing out on the timing. But, oh baby, when it works, it works. Yeah, I like this strategy because the risk that I'm risking is so manageable. It's like 2 or 3 pots. And of course this whole sequence, but that's fine. come on, do the thing. That'll do. That'll do for the thing. No, that won't. I lied. That is not the thing. As we agreed upon. Nope. Don't like this. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, I'm aborting. It's fine. This attempt is for putt. I'm just practicing now. Yeah. Damn, dude. Alexander could take a beating. You know, I'm actually kind of worried. Is he gonna affect the outcome too much? Okay. You know what? I'm actually, yeah, I'm making a new ruling here. He's powerful, and the plot is very funny to have him here, but I think that I'd rather there not be a question of the legitimacy, and like to have him for Radon was a little different, and especially the way that he like went down. It was funny and beautiful. But let's keep him out of this fight, and then we'll come back and maybe we'll just use some captured footage or something. But like, let's keep him out. I also think he's screwing with the consistency of the attacks. He's a factor that's not like he's changing the consistency. So we are just gonna run up. We're not gonna call on him. The nice thing about this is that we're going to be able to use Torrent now. Go. Find a good spot. Cast a spell. Ah. It was a decent spot. Oh no, when he breathes fire, it's all over. Okay, so first of all, that was super smooth. Way more consistent. Love Torrent. Torrent, you're my homeboy. My home skillet biscuit. A little bit more legitimate without using a summon, but you notice we were able to like recover from him. Like the transition is so much better. And then let's see, what else? Yeah, probably no Terra Magica for that, and we'll just use one or two more like regular pots with maybe a little bit of jellyfish. And then we'll pop some red sippy, and we'll be on our way. That's a problem. So, I got lucky the first couple times, because honestly, I'm about 50-50 with that, with jumping over that. Like my own personal skill. And I was kind of surprised that I was so good. I wasn't going to mention that I'm 50-50, because I was like, oh, if I just beat him, you know, everyone's just going to think I'm good. But I'm not. How many more we got? Yeah, we got a few more. Yeah. Okay. When did I do a red sippy? That's hilarious. And of course his stomp killed me. I legitimately do not remember. Okay, that's okay. Let's talk about that. That was really funny. I say I'll have to go review the tape. I never reviewed the tape, but like that, I don't know when I did a red sippy in that fight, but because I was like, oh, I've heard and felt myself take damage. It's over. And then I look up and I'm like, what? How? Where's that? Why'd that health? Where'd that health bar come from? Yeah. So, whatever. That was a weird one. And I'm consistently like having to step right outside the glyph to do damage, and that's frustrating. Because I want big number to go burr. Come on. Ah. Yeah, I risked it for the biscuit a little bit there, but you notice that time definitely I noticed what happened is I hit his toes. Hit his toes with the bomb, and the toes are not the ankle, and the ankle is the weak point. And I knew he was rolling, and I just thought if I nail him, like right before he rolls or right as he's rolling, then I can get this. But Damn it. That's irritating. The speedrunners can do that every time. I think they do a dismount iframe. But I kind of want to dismount like when I'm right between his feet so I can drop my sigil on the ground and do my my dark deeds. There we go. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come on. Bro, sometimes the tracking on the lock-on is bad. Okay, we are out of hyper mode. Okay, see how many? That took 5 rot bots. What the hell? That makes me kind of mad. Yeah, those are easy enough to foist. Okay, don't want to be in a trench. Loving this though. Loving it. It's feeling like my Radon fight again. Oh, this could be problematic. Yeah, if he does that at the wrong time, that's gonna be tough to beat. Okay, and he's out of rot now, so we just have to wait for a good opportunity. This feels like a good opportunity. Get in there. Oh, that hurt. Okay, and I'm gonna have to pause for a second. Okay, unfortunately I'm gonna have to end it there. We'll have to start next time with some grinding. Yes, some grinding. And I figured out why our numbers here We're not matching up to what, like, when we were procking rot. I believe I read somewhere, and I didn't find it on the main wiki page, but I remember reading somewhere that his resistance is double in the second phase. So he that rot is going to be twice as hard to, it's going to take twice as many pots to proc. So our new strategy is going to be we're going to do our opening thing because our opening thing brings him almost like right to the edge um of the second phase, and then we're going to use two pots to rot him, and then we're going to pop his second phase, and that is going to save us a ton of rot pots because oh my god, we just burned through so many rot pots on just like 2 attempts. We burned through like 10 rot pots on 2 attempts. So oh, let's actually update this because the Crystallions are done. Let me, oops, we'll bring up the document here. I said we will bring up, here we go, the document. The Crystallions are out. We have finished them. They are kaput. They are no more. We beat the Crystallions, so now we're just down to the Fire Giant. So we're gonna do, yeah, we're definitely doing our magic pots. The rot has to happen. So we're gonna want to rot. We want to proc the rot in the first phase. We already got the jar helmet, so we'll take that off of here too. The jar helmet is done. We definitely want to proc in the first phase, so that will be what we do next time. So first thing, we'll want to, yeah, we're gonna have to grind for some chicken feet. It's gonna be the long grind next time. First we grind for the chicken feet, and then we grind for what we need to fight the basilisks, and then, yeah, the long grind. So we're gonna start by crafting some of these. Might as well put those away. We'll use one chicken foot. Always use one chicken foot to get the rest of the chicken feet. Is this the correct grinding area? The beach? Yes, this is. Alright, I'll put myself in the correct area. The volcano pots are just the bomb for this. I'll put myself here, overlooking my chicken grind, and we will exit. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.